I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You'll be thinking about the way I turn you on. But you see in the oasis in my palm. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like, say, ooh, who am I gonna make you feel like? Skin waves got a face like moonlight, You step into a new life. X left, so I knew I had to move right, I think you might be the next best. I've been looking for a new bite, So let me show you what to do right. Yeah, let me show you like, watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my tongue. I'll be making you love and making you know. I am really watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my tongue. I'll be making you love and making you know. I am really make you feel it. I'll make you feel like.
Chelsea are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. He's having a hit! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping! And one more try! And it's a goal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, chance for a shot! He's got a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Fernandes! It's off target and by quite a way.
Chelsea certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Caicedo. Valverde. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shot could be on, and Messi! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Chelsea are at the peak of their... Great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes them big time there.
Tries one from range! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Caicedo does really well there, he is strong. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the finish! Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going for goal! Oh, it rattles the bar! Valverde. Robertson has it out wide and in space. Takes a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Great vision. Valverde! It's hit the upright. Fernandez. And it's Camavinga. Good chance here! No, that's just wide.
Chelsea really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Chelsea looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. He has found the way through. 40 minutes gone. And there's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. Nice control. Akanji. And it's Valverde. Chance! Off the bar! And he's in on goal. There's the shot! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Chelsea really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Chelsea enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. So straight into the second half. It's a promising position. And a chance! And a neat finish! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost shot a goal! And there's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the shot! It's in! How many, just how many The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Caicedo. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! Oh, good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And now he has 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposite.
Shapes to shoot! And that's past the post.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Valverde. He's having a pop! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from...
Oh, that is asking for big chance! And that's wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Valverde. He'll try from distance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Trafford. Fernandes. Looking to play him in. They've won a corner.
Substituição para Portugal.
So can they do it again?
Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar.
Camavinga!
Número 26.
And he's missed it. Son Heung-min tries to pass it through. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they can counter here. Fernandes is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's having a go! And he steered it beyond the post.
Camavinga clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh no, what has happened? And the shot! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Gol!
How many? Just how many?
Com a camisola número 23. Substituição para Portugal. Número 8. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com
Nice interception. His
número
positioning
20.
was spot on.
Messi.
Applies the finish! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Applies the finish!
Substituição para Portugal.
Oh, impressive strike.
Número 13.
Well, there's always
So
that
we
risk,
have,
Peter, when a team
activity on the
commits
bench
too
here.
many numbers
So,
forward.
time
You
for
can't
a
help but leave
potential
some
game
gaps at the
changer.
back. Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Applies the finish!
Substituição para Portugal.
Oh, impressive strike.
Número 13.
Well, there's always
So
that
we
risk,
have,
Peter, when a team
activity on the
commits
bench
too
here.
many numbers
So,
forward.
time
You
for
can't
a
help but leave
potential
some
game
gaps at the
changer.
back. Yeah, I think it's
And it's
time for some
Fernandes.
brave decision-making.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. More and more
Now
pressure
there's
on
a
the ball
fine
here.
ball.
Plays it in low, applies the finish!
Substituição para Portugal.
Oh, impressive strike!
Well, there's always that risk when activity on the bench here.
So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Good read,
Nearly touches on the ball here. Plays it in low,
Valverde.
applies the finish!
Substituição para
And the
Portugal.
shot! Impressive strike!
Well, there's always that risk when activity on the bench here.
So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a
Yeah, I
mistake!
think it's time for some brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted.
Good read,
Nearly touches on the ball here. Plays it in low,
Valverde.
applies the finish!
Substituição para
And the shot! Impressive strike!
Well, there's always that risk when activity on the bench here.
So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a
Yeah, I think
mistake!
it's time for some brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted.
Good read,
Nearly touches on the ball here. Plays it in low, applies the finish!
Substituição para
And the shot! Impressive strike! Has been well intercepted.
Activity on the bench here.
So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a
I think it's
mistake!
time for some brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted. Nearly touches on the ball here. Plays it in low, applies the finish!
substituição para
And the shot! Impressive strike! Has been well intercepted.
Activity on the bench here.
So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a
I think it's time for
mistake!
some brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted. Nearly touches on the ball here. And that is high. Applies the finish! And the shot! Impressive strike! Has been well intercepted. Activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a mistake!
Time for some brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted. Nearly touches on the ball here. And that is high. Applies the finish! That's been lenient here. Impressive strike! Well intercepted. Activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a mistake!
Time for some brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted. Nearly touches on the ball here. And that is high. Applies the finish! That's been lenient here. Impressive strike! Well intercepted. Activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a mistake!
Time for brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted. Nearly touches on the ball here. And that is high. Applies the finish! That's been lenient here. Impressive strike! Well intercepted. Activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a mistake!
Time for brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted. Nearly touches on the ball here. And that is high. Applies the finish! That's been lenient here. Impressive strike! Well intercepted. Activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a mistake!
Time for brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted. Nearly touches on the ball here. And that is high. Applies the finish! That's been lenient here. Impressive strike! Well intercepted. Activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a mistake!
Time for brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted. Nearly touches on the ball here. And that is high. Applies the finish! That's been lenient here. Impressive strike! Well intercepted. Activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a mistake!
Time for brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted. Nearly touches on the ball here. And that is high. Applies the finish! That's been lenient here. Impressive strike! Well intercepted. Activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a mistake!
Time for brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted. Nearly touches on the ball here. And that is high. Applies the finish! That's been lenient here. Impressive strike! Well intercepted. Activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a mistake!
Time for brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted. Nearly touches on the ball here. And that is high. Applies the finish! That's been lenient here. Impressive strike! Well intercepted. Activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a mistake!
Time for brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted. Nearly touches on the ball here. And that is high. Applies the finish! That's been lenient here. Impressive strike! Well intercepted. Activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a mistake!
Time for brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted. Nearly touches on the ball here. And that is high. Applies the finish! That's been lenient here. Impressive strike! Well intercepted. Activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer. Oh, what a mistake!
Time for brave decision-making.
That's beautifully weighted. Nearly touches on the ball Chelsea need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. It's a promising position. Oh, what has happened? Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
A little bias on my part, but Trent...
Messi! Serginho.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Valverde, and a chance! Dani Olmo. Fernandez. Camavinga. Very early stages. Applies the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi with the short one. Goes long and straight. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. Ricardo Rodriguez. Foot in. And it's Camavinga. Caicedo. Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And here's Messi. Stones gets a foot in here.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Knocks it out wide. And Shevchenko! Impressive jump! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Can he finish? He's delivered all right! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Persib Bandung have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Caicedo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That ball looks a good one. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. 30 minutes gone. Caicedo. Caicedo really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Akanji, too strong for his opponent there.
You can never be short of runners in...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodriguez made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That's a sharp pass. Oh, no joy this time. Alexander-Arnold.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Over to the right flank. He's found a way through. Valverde. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. He's in plenty of space here. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Persib Bandung are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Ball's out once more. Oh, well played. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Drills one in, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Persib Bandung have reclaimed it. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Kubasi. And it's been given away. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! And a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Serginho. Chance here to counter. That could spell trouble, and he's managed to get free. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that has put paid to that. Fabian Ruiz, who's set up 1 goal so far. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The attendance
Oh, what's
for
he
this
done?
match was 29,514.
Percy Bandung have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rodri. Stones. And Alexander-Arnold. Valverde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and it's come back out to him. And again. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A case now of complete control. And it's Rodriguez. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Caicedo. And it's Robertson. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shevchenko finds himself offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Robertson has been shown a yellow card for that offence. And the finish! And he's stuck it away! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Persib Bandung are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's on it, can he get away? Header! And that has flown over.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That'll be a throw. Camavinga, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Chelsea truly suffering here, full of hope and expectation in the build-up to the game, but in truth, this has really been a performance to forget.
Yes, they've never really looked comfortable, Peter. There's still a bit of time left, but it's going to be hard trying to pick the players up from here.
He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Donnarumma to save this spot kick and his team. You like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Clinical, Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for...
There's the shot! Well, that has not gone well.
4
Decent
added minutes have been
chance!
indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Caicedo. Yamal receives it in a good position here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Dani Olmo. Serginho. Akanji cuts out the pass. Oh no, this does not look good. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And we're done. Chelsea suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then?